you all doing? Hi, Sabby Gamer. Hi, Mama Chipmunk. You guys can hear me, right? I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. We should be live, guys. Can't hear you. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Happy click. Hi, Black Dahlia. All right, you guys. We'll give it a minute or two to let some people get in here. But this live is for Jack and Lily. We are going to be doing the spirit box session for Jack and Lily. I also brought some different tarot decks and oracle decks. This is, hi Sheila, questions you guys have. This is all about, I was asked to do a live in regards to Malehya's new interview, like a spirit box session in regards to her new interview that she has released. I hope everybody has seen her interview that she's done for Jack and Lily. It was on the Canadian news. I'm not from Canada, I'm from the US. And so any questions that you guys have that you want answered, that's what we're going to be doing in this live. So please drop your questions down in the comments so we can go based off of your guys' questions. Any very specific questions about Malehya's interview, or we can focus on Jack and Lily's. I kind of want to do both. I want to. Hi, Anna. I want to focus on the interview as well as focus on. Hello, Marlene. As well as focus on Jack and Lily and potential location for where they are. Sorry, guys, I had to take my glasses off to clean them so I could read the screen. Hello, Shirley. How are you guys all doing? Again, please hit that thumbs up button for me. You met Black Dahlia, you met Mama Chipmunk. My nice pimple here on my forehead. Just freaking amazing. So if you guys want to drop your questions down in the comments section. Also, if everybody would please give a big happy birthday to one of my mods, Mama Chipmunk. It is her birthday today. Hello, Cranky Cougar. You will stay as long as you can. Thank you, Cranky Cougar. Yep, it is her birthday today, so everybody please say happy birthday. Hi, Moonchild. You're very welcome, Mama Chipmunk. I already sent Mama Chipmunk her birthday gift from me. Okay, so I'm going to turn the spirit box on, you guys. If you guys want to drop your questions down in the comments here so I can see the questions. Moms, I did put the chat on slow-mo, so it's like I put it for every 30 seconds. Just because I didn't want it to get too chaotic or hectic for anybody, so. Moonchild, I hope it's okay if I ask again if Bob Green has any messages. And I'm about to tell him about to. I don't. I don't know. Oh, Moonchild, look, I have it's scheduled. I'm probably going to do it earlier than 6 p.m., but I have it scheduled for 6 p.m. this evening. The Spirit Box session, tarot card pull, whomever's question I get to, whatever they're wanting, the tarot card pull or Spirit Box, for messages from spirit guides, ancestors, past on loved ones, that I have scheduled for later. This one is strictly for Jack and Lily Sullivan. Okay, so let's turn it on. We got angel number 868, so look up that, and we're currently 23 degrees Celsius in here. You guys should be able to hear it coming through the headphones. If you are new here, I do use headphones to the Spirit Box. There's no input words. The Spirit Box just sweeps radio waves. That's all it does. And trust me, it brings through noises that shouldn't even be on radio waves. All right, so Mama Chipmunk, any specific questions you want answered about Malehya's interview that she did? Hello, Elsa. Just coming in to say hi, everyone. Hello, Elsa. We are going to sweep on the AM frequency first, but I'm just waiting for questions from you guys. Otherwise, I'm going to start asking questions. Before I start sweeping. Okay, so first question is from Mama Chipmunk. Was Malehya Brooks Murray being sincere, or was she just doing this to make herself look good? Good question, Mama Chipmunk. Okay, I've already said the prayer for everyone, you guys, so okay, we're going to sweep forward. Again, if you want to hear the word, I will be speaking louder once, as you can tell, but once it starts sweeping, I will turn the volume up on my Spirit Box, and I will be speaking louder, so you might want to turn the volume down on your end. But if you want to hear the words coming out of the speaker box, just turn your volume up. You'll hear it coming out of the headphones. Okay, here we go. If we could connect with Jack and Lily Sullivan, but on the air. Yeah, you want to say, what do you want to say on the air? Summer. It said someone was high. Once we get to the porch. Digs to repair some kind of technology. That was a weird sound. It was like a kid's cartoon sound coming through. Okay, if we could please connect with Jack and Lily Sullivan. I'm pretty sure we've connected. I know we've connected with Jack already. If we could connect with Jack and Lily Sullivan, as well as their spirit guides and ancestors, as well as Malehya Brooks Murray's spirit guides and ancestors. My spirit guides and ancestors, if you could please come in and help Jack and Lily Sullivan come forward. She's like, have you ever seen this? Who said that? And then for the guns, are you talking about Jordan Geddes? At the house? Who was at the house? Sorry, Mama Chipmunk, they just started going right away. It said, our special guest coming up. Who was at the house? Who was at Jack and Lily Sullivan's house? That on May 1st or May 2nd of 2025. Who was at Jack and Lily Sullivan's house? The ways they stop for discounts. So you're talking about when their drive home? On May 1st from going in town. Jack and Lily Sullivan. It's Jack talking. They say what, Jack? Jack Sullivan. Tethered us together and a crying problem. The government tried to. The government tried to what? Are you talking about CPS, Jack? You got to come through, Jack. Clear. He said, oh, and that should be funny. What should be funny, Jack Sullivan? I'm just turning the volume up, guys. Something about, it said the FDA. The proprietary. Okay, we're going to ask the question from leaking roofs to, and grammar. Are you talking about the house, Jack? Are you talking about the house you lived in? You and your sister lived in with your mom and Daniel? Ooh, I just heard a trunk close, you guys, like a car trunk close. Okay, question to Malehya, for Malehya Brooks Spirit Guides and Ancestors. It said the station asked, and to Jack and Lily Sullivan. Keep talking about drugs, you guys. Was Malehya Brooks Murray sincere during her interview that she just did? Was Malehya Brooks Murray sincere during the interview that she just did on the news about what happened to her children the day of May 2nd of 2025? Citizens, they make it up. Clinic, it says something about a clinic. Number 2, boots. What was Malehya Brooks Murray lying about? Her receipts. She says something about sauce. What do you mean about sauce? What was Malehya Brooks Murray lying about in her interview? The phone was? Can you make that clearer, please? Over. People mastered. What do you mean people mastered? The call. What call? She should be. She should be what? The girl. Can you tell me what Malehya Brooks Murray knows about her children's disappearance? He used to live down in Florida, so connection to Florida. Talking about Darren Geddes. Are you talking about Darren Geddes? Watching you guys. Okay, well, Darren, if you're watching, hello. Accordion music came through. What is Malehya Brooks Murray lying about in regards to her children's disappearance? In the adoration? What do you mean by that, in the adoration? It's the way that I did. What do you mean it's the way that she did? Be there. So if you ever, can you say that again, please? The time. What about the time? What about the time? They told us. What about the time? That I had him in the studio a couple times. What do you mean by that? Are you talking about Daniel Martel? That's correct, they said. The urge to reach out to everybody. She's lying about the urge to reach out to everybody? Guys, is that what you're saying? The kids. Cartoon music coming through again. You got to come through clear. She was supposed to play with me. What do you mean by that? Sitting. Oh, They were spending more. They brought out the desert card in my true crime deck, which Malehya knows the crime was committed. Is that what you're talking about? What portion of this crime is Malehya part of? People? If you guys have been following me for a while, you know what this desert card means for Jack Sullivan. Okay. Was Malehya Brooks Murray just doing this interview to make herself look good? Was Malehya Brooks Murray doing the interview? Did she do the interview just to try to make herself look good? Only bring out truthful information. She should be making it. For them, and it said 2-2. That's important. 2. It was an awful design. What do you mean it was an awful design? It said by the animals. What was an awful design? 2-2 is her world is such a big fantasy, it said. There and okay, the number 22 is the master number. It's called the master builder. If crime of passion with the celebrity card. Again, what happened to the kids? Done by someone who's already spoken out, been in the limelight. Okay, I'm going to move on to other questions if there's other questions. Who said what, Jack? I just heard you. There was a time where I was. Yes, Sherry Lynn, you can ask a question. The 8. Okay, next question is by Cranky Cougar. What connection does Cheryl and Shan T time really have with Malehya Brooks Murray in this case? Young players. And it said sister. You got us. Okay, this matters. Yes, it does matter. What connection does Cheryl and Shan Tea Time, are you talking about Shenanigans Tea Time, really have with Malehya Brooks Murray in this case? Made money with them. Mixed with what? To protect who? Said Jerry, the name Jerry came through in lines. All right. Packed her up. What do you mean packed her up? They're talking about Malehya. What do you mean packed Malehya up? How does Cheryl and Shenanigans Tea Time? We're talking about organizations, okay? Ooh. I literally hear the sound of packing. A beacon. Are you trying to tell me that Cheryl and Shenanigans Tea Time helped Malehya get in contact with organizations? Is that what you're trying to tell me? By using the word packed up? They selected what? They want to talk about it on this show. So Shenanigans show? We have egotism and fake abduction coming out. It said they know this as well. All right. They sat down at the table before. So Shenanigans is Cheryl sat down at the table with Malehya Brooks Murray? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, that's what they're telling me. Okay, we're going to move to the next question. Jerry Lynn from Jerry Lynn. Are Lily and Jack Sullivan somewhere that they could be helped? Like found? Are Jack and Lily's says ideas and strategies. Are Jack and Lily Sullivan somewhere that they could be helped? Said after Halloween, we go back to Halloween. That's what it said. They're what? They're what? Where are they? Where are Jack and Lily Sullivan's physical bodies? As Charlie just said, reminded me once, Mommy wanted what, Jack? We have dating and greed coming out. That. Well, and the name Quentin or came out, Quentin? They are targeted. What do you mean they are targeted? From the... Who are they targeted from? Who were Jack and Lily Sullivan targeted by? Is it an athlete, something Olympics like that? Are you talking about Daniel Martel? The one who was hopped up on drugs? Or he was running through ditches, outrunning helicopters? Is that what you're talking about? Check the license plate. I seen them. You seen beaches. You'll find me there. Are Jack and Lily Sullivan, are they in dirt? It's the husband. Something about for the next calendar year? What do you mean it's the husband? They won't share their secrets. Are you talking about Daniel Martel? He did that thing. What did Daniel Martel do? Hide in that space in the cubby. It's crazy what they're bringing out. Don't settle for what? Yeah, I want the truth. Talking about food. Fixing batteries? Ooh, I know what that's talking about. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that. The name Morgan came through. What about Morgan? If he could just try what? Local characters in particular. Who are these local characters? It's who they're referred to is. You better fire that up, son. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. As I was reading Hello, Darren from Mama Chickmunk. Elsa, you can ask a question. It's not spam. It's not AI. What door did Lillian... One call. Okay, from Mocha Meadow. From Mocha Meadow. What door did Lily and Jack go out? On May 2nd of 2025. What door did Jack and Lily Sullivan leave from? And was there anybody there waiting? Not sure anyone was. Did it for you. Lots to check out. Yep, it's waterproof. What door did Jack and Lily Sullivan go out on May 2nd of 2025? When they supposedly wandered off. They came for the brothers. Something about motorcycles. Two people are separate entities. Something about dragon fruit. They didn't go out a door. Okay, we'll rephrase the question. Did Jack and Lily Sullivan walk out of their house on their own while alive, on their own 2 feet on May 2nd of 2025? I want a clear yes or no answer. Did Jack and Lily Sullivan walk out of their home, said on their shoulder? They're not alive. They're buried. They're covered up. Said you're welcome. Some replacement. They were carried out of that house by Daniel Martel. And something about a yellow light. The name Andy came out. I would like to also address the economics. Are you talking about the way that Jack and Lily Sullivan were forced to live? In the conditions that they were forced to live in? It was orchestrated. What was orchestrated? How I know that Jack and Lily, they brought up a tattoo I have on my shoulder. They said your shoulder. I have a cross tattoo on my shoulder, on the back of my shoulder. And then because I got it when I was younger, my mom thought it was evil because it's a black cross tattoo. So she forced me to get it covered up. And it's covered up by flowers. And the tattoo artist who did the cover up is dead. Is that correct? Was my interpretation of what you told me correct? In regards to what happened to Jack and Lily Sullivan? Yep. They said, yep, hold the person responsible. That person would be Daniel Martel. The name Tyler came out. Tyler is one. Did Tyler help? I don't know if there's a Tyler surrounding Jack and Lily's case. Did Tyler help? I'm just scrolling down to the bottom. Do you guys know if there's a Tyler surrounding Daniel Martel or Malehya? Did Tyler help Daniel Martel? The nighttime. In the AM as well. The family in the family field. Told you, farmland. Someone's family land. Daniel, we're going to talk about him. That's what it came through. I'm looking for the next question. What's going on in the chat? Thank you, Jerry Lynn. Okay, question from Elsa. Did Darren Geddes play any part in Jack and Lily Sullivan's disappearance? Making them disappear. Did he play any part in making Jack and Lily Sullivan disappear? Jesus. Asshole won't make it. That's what it said. That he was doing everything that we were doing. But the 9 under. Oh, and well, that's where Jerry, the name Jerry keeps coming out. Did Darren Geddes have any part in making Jack and Lily Sullivan disappear? I want a clear yes or no. Not right now. It brought out someone's name is Kyle, but he's involved with something else. What else is Darren Geddes involved in? Only truthful information. What else is Darren Geddes involved in? Your point, which was, what else was Darren Geddes involved with? The 2, which he was trying to resolve. Rose launch. Stay away from the mother. 452.56. That number just came out. I feel like it's a win. I think that's Darren's energy, you guys. Is Darren Geddes involved? Is Darren Geddes involved with dangerous people surrounding Daniel Martel and his son Jordan Geddes? It said, oh yeah. And then something Gmail. It said sunshine. Is Darren Geddes involved with dangerous people? He's in the middle. What do you mean he's in the middle? Side. Questions from the wife. It's weird. Look at the car. And I just heard the trunk close again. Did Darren Geddes get rid of a car for Daniel Martel? Did Darren Geddes get rid of a car for Daniel Martel? It said no. Okay. Did Darren Geddes provide a car for Daniel Martel? Certain. And then it said curtain went down a little bit. The disappointment at this point. The child is a moving. What do you mean by that? The child isn't moving. The humility. Whose humility? Something about true and good. It said you're true and good. See, I'm picking up on Darren's energy too. And a lot of that work is, there's something Darren thinks is a joke. I do know he bought, Darren Getty's pretended to have gotten a toolbox, dug it out of the ground or the snow that was supposedly involved with um, Jack and Lily Sullivan's disappearance. The name Lawrence came out, and he was auctioning it off because he said he had information that a hammer or something inside of that toolbox was used to unalive Jack and Lily Sullivan. Sorry guys, I gotta itch my ear. And it was all a joke. He put it on the internet. He opened it up and he said, I just wanted to prove how gullible you all are. So he thinks Jack and Lily Sullivan's disappearance is a joke. And he likes the limelight. Okay, we're gonna go to the next question by Mocha Meadow. Were Jack and Lily taken to the reservation for safekeeping or to be raised on the reservation with another family? Reverse. So I think a lot of this swayed. The name Andy came out again. You know that car, we have proven. You hear it. Quickly. I want to say last year they played it. What do you mean they played it? They're talking about polka. Sorry, guys. I gotta put my foot down. Again, I'm going to ask the question one last time. Were Jack and Lily Sullivan taken to a reservation for safekeeping to be raised on a reservation with another family? I want to hear clear yes or no. So it said no. And the name Tyler came out. The name, they were dumped. Know that. Okay, I'm gonna, be delicate. Who dumped Jack and Lily Sullivan? Who dumped Jack and Lily Sullivan's physical bodies? I only want truthful information. Who dumped Jack and Lily Sullivan's physical bodies? There was a selection. Especially, if you have some. Polka music coming through again. By family. Aw. Mama Chipmunk says, for her birthday, if everyone could please hit that like button to show support for this channel. they're talking about dinosaurs. That's Jack. And the T-Rex too. A loved one. Okay, by Kayla for please ask what spirit was talking to my granddaughter, Kaylee, when she was about 4 years old that made her tell her mother. Okay, Kayla, this is about Jack and Lily. You'll have to join. I'm going to do the live. I'm not going to wait till 6 p.m. to do that live for everyone, okay? That one I'll probably do an hour or a half hour after I'm done with this one. Okay, but make sure you just go to my live section and hit the notification bar, the notification bell, so you're notified of that live. Okay? This is Jack and Lily Sullivan, case only. No, Wolfie's not blocked. Mama Chipmunk, Wolfie's not blocked. Why would I have Wolfie blocked? Okay, I'm just trying to find the next. Sorry, Becca. Wolfie's not blocked. Misunderstood what he meant. Okay. Guess that's why you keep saying Lily and Jack and Dirt, Becca. Yeah. Yes, Cherry Lynn. Ruby. I sitting here listening. A tutu is also about, yes, it is. Maybe not tutu. Lily loved to play dress up. Maybe there's a message about that. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It brought out something about a veteran guy. I'm just trying to find the next question, and I'm going to say what they're saying. Okay, from Mocha Meadow again. Did Daniel take them out the night before on May 1st? And they used the night to come up with the story. Said maybe with that idea. Did Daniel Martel take Jack... Did Daniel Martel take Jack and Lily Sullivan to the ocean? Did you hear that, Zach? Okay, we're not going to be condescending, spirit guides. Okay? Okay, did Daniel take them out? Did Daniel take Jack and Lily Sullivan out the night before on May 1st? And did Daniel and them use the night to cover up, to come up with a story? I want to, said I'm pretty bullish on the, I want to clear yes or no for this question. Jack and Lily Sullivan, did Daniel take you out of the house that night of May 1st? My last breath. What do you mean by that, your last breath? I looked at it. Something about buying groceries? In the night. So did Daniel Martel do something to you in the middle of the night? That night of May 1st? We didn't last that long. What do you mean you didn't last that long, Jack and Lily? Something about side effects of? Side effects of what, Jack? Side effects of what, Jack? You gotta come through clear. Thank you, Wolfie. Staying on the scene. Okay, I'm going to move to the next question. The dimensions. Okay. Was Molly the cadaver dog accurate on this? Was Molly the cadaver dog accurate on this? Was Molly the cadaver dog accurate on this? They just posted? They just posted what? Something about someone's son? They're really like somewhere else. That's what they said. 39. Look up. And the coffins? That's what it said. The cart number? Sometimes it feels. I have a question. Everyone is calm. I have a question. Why is Shenanigans and Damien treating Belinda Gray so horribly? We seem to have a Harry Houdini for the fame. But like. Dramatic. What are they? Why are Shenanigans and Damien being dramatic with Belinda Gray? To show that she wasn't there? They have to have the last laugh. They're window hopping. Okay. Okay. The cadaver dog that picked up on human remains that Belinda was working with. I don't know if that's the same cadaver dog, Wolfie. Was that Jack and Lily, or was where they picked up the scent? Did that have to do with Jack and Lily? Or was that someone else? Something about Saturday? The pop of the color? It said amen. Protecting my house. Okay. Was that Jack or Lily Sullivan buried there where the cadaver dog hit? And someone moved them? In the smartest angles. It started off. They said it's a farmer. They were using it for, what do you mean they were using it for what? Y'all ready? It's Helen. Said, I'm over this shit. No evil or negative energies allowed to come through. That was a human thought. FYI. Okay, we're going to move on to the next question. Thanks, Wolfie. That was a good question. Sharon Woodfine question. Did it happen and why it matters? Did Justin, Daniel's brother, do anything to help Daniel remove Jack and Lily Sullivan from their home? Created. What do you mean by created? I was thinking he was. What do you mean by created? The tire. Did Justin Martel, Daniel Martel's brother, have anything to do with helping Daniel remove Jack and Lily Sullivan from their home? Erase. Erase what? The eyes. You know what we say. Yeah, we know there can be jealousy. He said it. There should be changes. Four. What did Justin Martel do to help Daniel Martel remove Jack and Lily Sullivan from the home on Gerlach Road? He was phased. You mean things like that, they will phase you. You know, your gaze, polka music, leave them with Frank with a supporting business. What? Can you make that more clear, please? Can you make that more clear, please? He goes at 12. It's a development that we need. You better start calling. So did Daniel Martel call his brother Justin? This group. Did Daniel Martel call his brother Justin to help him remove Jack and Lily Sullivan from their home on Gerlach Road on May 1st or May 2nd of 2025? Add more. There were more additional. Created significantly. The girl. Guys, I have my black obsidian. From the house, I know. Okay, let's go on to the next question. By Joey. Hi, Becca. Were Jack and Lily Sullivan placed in a place like Riverside came out? Hi, Becca. Were Jack and Lily Sullivan placed in a nearby abandoned mine? Were Jack and Lily Sullivan's physical bodies placed in a nearby abandoned mine? The floors, but I would rather play. Set off. By inheritance. So were Jack and Lily Sullivan placed in an abandoned mine on Mackenzie or Martell land? And they want truthful information. Sorry guys, my ear's itching. This ear's itching now. What the heck? It said immediately. Again, we're going to make this very clear. We're Jack and Lily Sullivan, the dogs, now in the country. Something styles at a venue. We're Jack and Lily Sullivan, placed in an abandoned mine on Mackenzie or Martell land. It said service. I want to clear yes or no. It said a well with the Jets. Where his lost wages were. Whose lost wages? I don't think that the... Whose lost wages? It's in Cleveland, Ohio. I don't know what that means. So Cleveland. Are you talking about the sawmill? Are you talking about the sawmill? They got in a fight. Squeak. There was a design exchange. So something in Jack and Lily Sullivan's house looks different than what it would look like prior to them going missing. It's kind of going all over the place. To take over in someone's franchise. What do you mean to take over someone's franchise? It said Brian. The name Brian came through. It's a very nasally voice. It says, I want to likely set records. Are you talking about drugs for franchise? Did someone want to take over someone's drug business? They just told me to leave that alone. Okay, we won't talk about it. You can collect data on the license plates. Why do you want me to leave that alone? Why do you want me to leave that question alone? Friends. They gathered round. Shirt. At the pro level. Okay. Okay. Stop them. I can't stop them if you won't let me. The total market, does the drug business, does the drug business that these people are involved with, does it run into the United States? Goes through. Okay. Okay. The name is Daniel Martel. Did Daniel Martel try to take over someone's drug business? Definitely. Allegedly, in my opinion. You can't. Okay. So they don't want me to. I know why they're. I know why. Thank you for the gift. I know why. Is they don't want me to risk anything. Is the money taxable? Yeah, Wolfie, the name Tyler kept coming out, so we're trying to protect you. I know you're trying to protect me. Thank you. I can just imagine. Sharon Woodfine wants to know, what was Justin's dog's name? The name Adam came out. What was Justin Martell's dog's name? 100 pounds. They call that money. You got to say that clear. He says Jeno. Basically safety. The brother. They could be subject to kitty. It's weird. The RV season. Polka music again. They were listening for them. Can you tell me that name again, please? The humility in. Oh, can you tell me the name again? The talk, the fields. My age. So somebody in their 40s. Old mansion. And the name Gerard came out. Okay, let's stay focused on Jack and Lily Sullivan. I said, do your thing. Okay. Large event coming up. I wonder who yeah, I don't know who Tyler is, but it keeps coming out. Possibilities. Construction. It said construction. Oh, God. How is Tyler the name? You guys kept bringing out the name Tyler. How is that related to Jack and Lily Sullivan's disappearance. Help pray for her? Learned how to make what? Tyler learned how to make what? And how does Tyler know? How did Tyler get involved? Party, buddy, friend, or distant family? Part of those two guys. The name Jackson came through. Something about perspectives. Brothers. Did Tyler know the brothers? Polka music again. Got him in. Got him in where? The name, it either said disgrace or the name Grayson came out. Hundreds. Special, the welcomeness. They're freaking him out. 2, yeah. Okay, going to the next question. The letter was saved, came through. Sorry. Terry Lynn, are you who are you referring to? Okay. So that's my resident. I'm just telling you what's coming through as I'm looking for the next question. That's why I have life insurance. Kibbles, and when he reported. Okay, next question is by Terry Lynn Burton. You said Darren finds a lot funny in this case. I was replying to that comment. The only thing he finds funny is the lies Malehya keeps saying. Okay. Not a question. So veterinary clinic. Bro was broke. You're always there when they need you most. Okay, by Deanna Reiner. Did Malehya have someone take the kids for someone else to take care of? The whole YouTube. Did Malehya Brooks Murray have someone take her children, Jack and Lily Sullivan? Did Malehya Brooks Murray have someone take Jack and Lily Sullivan for someone else to take care of them? She was yearning for love. It said no, and then it said F no. So we're going to re-ask that question. No negative energy is allowed to come through. Did Malehya Brooks Murray have someone take Jack and Lily Sullivan for someone else to take care of them? It said sadness. It said don't ask. Give us an idea. No, I want to ask the question. It said no. Clear as day, no. I believe the RCMP are on to both D and M. Wolfie, yeah. There is this town, Cleveland, in Nova Scotia. Okay, thank you for clarifying that, Maria. Okay, Ruby wants me to ask about a pig farm. Is there anything having to do with the pig farm in regards to where Jack and Lily Sullivan's physical bodies are? Clear yes or no, please. Join us in praying. The last neighbor. What do you mean by the last neighbor? Those are two big cattle. He controlled the hike. Chase them. What can you do? The garage floor can add the value. Something about an axle. Callers over at, the name Ben came out. They were lucky. Okay, does anybody who's involved with Jack and Lily Sullivan's kidnapping have anything to do with the pig farm? He came in, planned the price. She knows, who knows? All the hard work. Does anybody who was involved with Jack and Lily Sullivan's kidnapping, their disappearance, do they have any association with the pig farm? Be ready. Something about the results of value. It's a niche. And he nails something about a dog. What do you mean, Mocha Meadowdown? Is that why the kids were taken? They burdened him. Justin Martell's dog's name, it was Lily. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. Our stretching Mocha, anything you do. Free Fluffy and free Dirk. What? Whoa, what did I just do? Okay, by Kayla Frey. Does Janie know what happened to Jack and Lily Sullivan? Does Janie Daniel Martell's something 1340. Does Daniel Martell's mom, know what happened to Jack and Lily Sullivan? She denies them. Something about she knows it's okay. The dog pen, it can help you. A year. The abandoned. Complications that day. What day are you talking about? Something about the driveway they found. And it said something about a box. It said something about death. The wish between? What do you mean by that? The wish between. Said what? Yeah, that was a crazy. Said Emmett Road. I don't know if there's an Emmett Road. Brought out Emmett Road. And I got is Janie covering for her son Daniel Martel and Malehya Brooks Murray. Behind the ward from the beginning? What? Protection. Ward is protection. She's taking risks. Championship. It sounds like Janie is protecting Daniel and Malehya. Why is Janie protecting Daniel and Malehya? They know. Janie knows what? Something about eagles? The problem. Everyone was staged. What else does Janie know? Daniel's mother. What did Daniel Martel's mother? What else does she know? In regards to Jack and Lily Sullivan's disappearance. I'm in the country I don't want to vacate. Gold. The dining. Talk to the commissioner. He wasn't getting his, what do you mean he wasn't getting his, said he wasn't getting his fix. Experts here. What do you mean? Janie knows that someone wasn't getting their fix. I think there should be one flag. The kind of what? The nighttime. He enjoyed the powerful. What do you mean he enjoyed the powerful? It seems again. And he was a veteran. Are you talking about Daniel Martel's drug use? Being a veteran. He found it. Him and the OKC. That's how it said. OKC and the owner. Okay, we're going to move to the next question. Is Malehya going to, by Jerry Lynn, is Malehya going to be held accountable? Is Malehya Brooks Murray going to be held accountable for her part in the disappearance of Jack and Lily Sullivan? Said overcast. I believe that. Again, I'm going to ask the question. Is Malehya Brooks Murray going to be held accountable to what happened to her children, Jack and Lily Sullivan? The mother. Second degree. Second degree what? Disgust. Disgust. Not disgusted, but discussing. Like disgust. Someone's discussing second degree. Who's discussing second degree? Who's discussing second degree? Are giving away the celebrity and it's people giving away the reward. And I do the people who believe the people who are giving away the reward is the RCMP. Proven. What are you referring to when you say the second degree? What are you referring to when you say second degree? The friends and the statements. What are you referring to when you say the second degree? The prosecutor. Okay. Look at someone's credit history. Brian Ward, the bus driver. His wife runs a foster home. Okay. Thank you. Share cares. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. I'm going to ask the last question here. What truly happened to Jack and Lily Sullivan? Why did they go missing on May 2nd of 2025? The house consumed them. It's so simple. Open at 9 p.m. He lied. What more about 9 p.m. and he lied? Obviously, the experts have to unravel secrets. I want to know what truly happened to Jack and Lily Sullivan on May 2nd or May 1st of 2025. Instead of R and J, big deals, they paged him. The Troughs Sarn Farms. The stepfather. Outdoors. You need to discover. Sound of a phone dialing, like a landline sound, but it was the sound of like a phone dialing, like if it was a landline. I mean, I think you can still put that sound on a cell phone, but did Jack and Lily Sullivan ever make it out of that house alive on Gerlach Road? Did Jack and Lily Sullivan ever make it out of that house alive? The house on Gerlach Road. I want a clear yes or no answer. The last hour. What about the last hour? This all feels so. Did Jack and Lily Sullivan make it out of their home on Gerlach Road alive? Their physical bodies. Report Friday morning. Decided 24 hours. Said no. I only want truthful information. They were hurt. Again, it sounded like lockers clinking, like metal clinking together. Check the earth. They missed the sandbags outside. He shouldn't be off. Who shouldn't be off? Who shouldn't be off? He's out on bond? I don't. Who's out on bond? The day we celebrate? What? On AM 560. The name Greg came through. Okay, what happened to Jack and Lily Sullivan? Why did they disappear? Why did Jack and Lily Sullivan disappear? Why did Jack and Lily Sullivan disappear? The two missing little children from Nova Scotia, Canada. Why did they disappear? He'd be sitting there. He'd be sitting there, what? Fear. Trust in you. What happened to Jack and Lily Sullivan? Why did 5620 design exchange again? Was there a fight? The same reason. Who? The season for wrapping. Are you talking about Christmas? Those photos that we've seen where Jack and Lily Sullivan had bruises on them? Where they had their Christmas outfits? Where they had their Christmas... One was in critical condition. Who did that to Jack? And Jesus came to save us. That's what it said. What do you mean by that, Jack? Did you see angels? Did you see angels? Did. Seriously. Sharon Woodfine has a question. Are Jack and Lily Sullivan's remains going to be found? Are Jack and Lily Sullivan's remains going to be found? So it said yeah. First it said that's a fun question, and then it said yeah. Law is going to find them. How is the law going to find Jack and Lily Sullivan's remains? Said the sky. Harp. The sound of a harp just came through. His hidden desires. Letting people see how ready to show. He's going to be put in correction. Who's going to be put in correction? I don't know if I should have. Who's going to be put into correction? To me, that's saying a correction facility. Who's going to be put into a correction? People, but that's the beauty of this. I want a specific name. Who's going to be put into correction? Ooh, they cleaned up. It said they retroactively scrubbed. That's what they did. So to me, that's cleaned up. Unfortunately, Jerry Lynn says, unfortunately, at the end of the day, I believe Jack and Lily's disappearance is from their drug use and Malehya leaving. Is that the truth? Said, yeah. His dad. Who's dead? Who's dead? Ford, 89. Who's dad? For the roster spot. So the stepdad? Or are you talking about Daniel Martel's dad? Earl. The relatives and family included. All right. The name Austin came through. All right, I think we're going to end it. We're going to end the session here. I'm going to say thank you for coming through. Thank you for bringing through the answers. Jack and Lily, thank you for coming through. Spirit guides and ancestors, thank you for coming through. We are going to be ending this spirit box session for everyone who is here now, currently at this current moment in time, and anyone who may watch this video. The spirit box is ended. It's at 474. All right. Goodbye. Oh, my ears are ringing. That was loud. Okay, you guys. So that is what came through for the spirit box session. I'm going to go back and re-listen to it just for the simple fact that there was a lot that came out. I know they were using, they can only, I mean, depending on how strong they are, but they can, it definitely sounds like someone's going to be going to jail, prison, correction. That to me, that's a correction facility, a jail, a prison. But it definitely sounds like Darren Geddes did not have anything to do with a kidnapping of Jack and Lily Sullivan. Definitely sounds like Malehya did not hide those children on reservation land. There's a lot that came through. Tyler, a few names came through. Seems like friends and family surrounding. Crap, I wanted to ask about the pink blanket too, and I forgot because I was focused on the other question. But I don't want to reopen up the spirit box session because I have another spirit box live that I'm going to be doing. So I got to have energy for that as well. Justin, sounds like Justin Martell definitely knows what happened. Sounds like he was part of it. They kept bringing out the car license plate, looking at license plate numbers, very significant. And then I kept hearing what sounded like a trunk closing, you guys, and then like a metal, like, you know, like a metal locker, or like if you were like when I went to high school or middle school, we had the metal lockers, right? And that sound it made when you would close it, that's the sound. Okay, but in my mind's eye, I'm seeing like what may look like a tool locker. You know, they sell them, but it's like it's metal though, but and it closes and it makes that sound, and I kept hearing that sound as well. Not a toolbox opening and closing, but a sound of like a locker of some sort closing. And then the sound of a trunk closing. It was literally, it sounded like a slam. Polka music kept coming through, so significant music, significant. Again, it was a very significant, the harp music. The harp music, usually when harp music comes through, that's a sign from angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Again, that they are on the other side. For me, anyways, that's a sign for me. Jerry Lynn, you feel your questions and assumptions were answered. Becca, you appreciate. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. I appreciate you too. Mama Chipmunk, I hope too will be going to correction. Yeah, I mean, it said second degree. Now, We can interpret second degree in multiple ways, but we're talking about, we were asking the question, will Malehya be held accountable? We got second degree. So I guess I could look up other meanings for second degree, but I know where second degree takes me. When I heard that, I know exactly where that took me in my mind, in my thought process. So you guys can make that determination on your own, what second degree may mean to you. But now what I'm going to do is, actually first I want to know who has, we're going to pull from, I want to pull from Haters Exposed quick, Evil Eye Oracle cards, okay? This is a deck that was gifted to the channel. But I want to see who has Evil Eye on this case, Jack and Lily Sullivan's case, okay? I want to see who really does not want information coming out, and we'll see if it brings it out. Who has Haters Exposed, Evil Eye on Jack and Lily Sullivan's case? Business rival. Something to do with drugs. I'm not going to use the word drugs, guys. We're all adults here. If YouTube can't understand that the word drugs can be used, then my channel is listed for 18 and above. So it is what it is, but in crime, in true crime, I'm not saying a different word, okay? I'm going to use the actual word. But business rival, can't stand your grind and hustle. Again, Evil Eye. Okay, I want to clarify this business rival too, though. Who else give me more about who has Evil Eye on Jack and Lily. Ooh, we have a true crime oracle. Look at what was in my Evil Eye. A true crime, and this card just flew out the boat. That, to me, the boat talks about movement. Them being moved, things being moved, okay? It reminds me of the Six of Swords in tarot. And the Six of Swords in tarot is moving from a very chaotic time, turbulent time, including like mentally, and trying to get into calmer waters, trying to make everything calmer, okay? So that's what the boat means for me. Also can represent immigration, but again, I don't believe Jack and Lily Sullivan were ever taken out of Canada, okay? But it does represent movement, okay? And it does represent like the ferrying of souls over. So if you look at, depends on what deck you use, but if you think of it as in different cultures and different religious aspects, it can represent the ferrying of souls over. So like if you look at it from the Egyptian culture or the old Egyptian culture, religion, things, I'm just using that. I think most people know about it, but it's the ferrying of souls over, okay, to the other side. Who else has Evil Eye, who does not want stuff exposed in regards to Jack and Lily Sullivan's case? Oh, that one came out. Secretly jealous and hating on your romantic relationship. So who is the jealous one? One more card. Who doesn't want information coming to light? They will play victim once they know they're losing. So a person who's playing victim. Person or persons who are playing victim. And they are recruiting haters. So they are recruiting people to be on their side. So this is someone who has already tried to recruit people to be on their side. Okay. So I think if you're not new to this case, you know that people, Daniel Martel, Okay. Also Darren Getty's, Malaya has been trying to recruit people to be on her side as well. Janie. But this is someone actively, they would be actively, and we would know that have actively been trying to recruit people. They're playing the victim, right? They're playing the victim. Okay, we know, and we would know that they're playing the victim. So again, this could be like a narcissistic type personality. I do believe Malehya and Daniel are both narcissistic personalities, but they both are very entitled. They act entitled, not taking responsibility for their life or their actions. But you would know that they're recruiting people, and they're doing it by playing victim. Okay. And then we have seek someone to learn a cord cutting ritual. So someone is trying to prevent information from coming to light. Okay. And this is a woman holding a skull. Okay, we did clarify all that, but I need to keep that boat card out. So now I'm just going to pull some angel messages for you guys. And then we will end the live there. Yep, toxic. Bottom of the deck, toxic. Be careful not to overindulge in alcohol, beverages, or drug use. So I think that clarifies it pretty stinking well. Yeah, we have greed coming out. Greed coming out. Strangulation as I split the deck. So someone's staying quiet, okay, not speaking up. Malehya just started this new interview that she just came out with, but everyone's keeping their lips. Daniel couldn't keep his mouth shut for a while, and that got him in trouble. Can you give me more about who these people are that don't want information exposed in regards to Jack and Lily Sullivan's disappearance? We got the boat out again. Give me more about who doesn't want this inside. Give me one more. So that's telling me it's an inside job. And someone's being a fraud. Again, look at their finances. Look at their credit history. Fraud. We have dismemberment coming out. Legal proceedings and burial. Legal proceedings. If we put this down, we have dismemberment going over under the boat. We have legal proceedings going in the center of the read. I'm doing past, present, future. So legal proceedings is clarifying the inside. Okay, so that's saying inside job, and burial going underneath fraud. Bottom of the deck, we have power supply. Okay. And I do believe you guys have told me that you guys have a lot of these windmills in the Nova Scotia area. Behind that, here's their story. They perverted the story. And now they're in regret. Remember, Malehya and Daniel were laying in bed that morning. Red-haired, and how ironic. It's a red-haired man and a brown-haired brunette woman. Right? Came out with perversion. So this red-haired man and this brown-haired woman are perverting the story of what truly happened. And power supply. Again, power supply to me tells me that both the red-haired man and the brunette woman are narcissistic or have narcissistic tendencies. And now they're in regret. So now I will pull your messages from heaven and angel numbers. Yeah, you guys need to trust your intuition on this, okay? Yeah, I pray that their phone, yeah, we'll split it. We have death. I pray that they're found soon, too. I pray that they're found soon, too. I think everyone prays that they're found. I think everyone prays every day that they are found. I know I keep every single one of... I always, at every video, any video I do, doesn't matter who it's on, any crime video I do, crime reading I do, I always keep Jack and Lily Sullivan's playlist. And I always place it at the very end of every single video so that their faces don't go cold, so that their case doesn't go cold. We have accident at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So that any new fresh eyes can be seen. Anyone who hasn't seen Jack and Lily Sullivan's case, fresh eyes may be brought to their case just by placing that there. Okay, we're going to pull messages from heaven. Messages from heaven in regards to Jack and Lily Sullivan. Messages from heaven in regards to Jack and Lily Sullivan. Again, we got two that popped out. We have fun and you must enjoy yourself too. Vote again. And you are a star. Step into the spotlight where you belong. The beach. So this is number 8 and 4. And it says, go out and plant new life seeds, sow your future. So we will read those dandelions. That's what those are. So 8. You guys also have abundance coming in with the 8. Goes with infinity as well. We have fun and you must enjoy yourself. The end of physical life is not the end of life. Our loved ones have changed form, but continue to exist. And their new life is full of laughter and joy. They are saying to you, we have pleasure watching you laugh and have fun too. Don't stop living your life to the fullest. So this is confirming, okay, that, again, the end of physical life. So the physical body of Jack and Lily Sullivan. Number 4. Going out in fun. That's not a coincidence because we have the beach. And remember, Malehya went out on the beach at the very beginning. Their friends, right? Not a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence anyway. You are a star. Step into the spotlight where you belong. It's time to shine. Now is your time. You have earned the recognition for the efforts you have put in. Your loved ones are saying, we are proud of you for everything you have achieved. Well done. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't think this is a coincidence. We have fun. Remember, Malehya went out on the beach. And she was under scrutiny because she was out on the beach, not searching for her kids, but out on the beach having fun. Again, this still brings me back to, I always got that there's a very significant light or star that can be seen from where Jack and Lily Sullivan's physical bodies are. And then number 23, which turns into 5, which is all about change. 5 is all about change. So you guys have change coming in as well. Go out and plant new life seeds, sow for your future. So this is reminding me of the 7 of Pentacles. So that's known as the burial card. Okay, if you want the future to be different, then you have to act in a different way. Even if you want more of the same, you need to invest energy in what is to come. Whatever you give out will come back to you threefold. The person you work on today is the person you become tomorrow. Your loved ones remind you, study, learn, grow, create your future with the work you put in today. We are here to help you. So we pulled on Jack and Lily Sullivan, okay? So this is saying someone put in work, right? Someone was acting differently. If you want the future to be different, then you have to act in a different way. So this could be referring to Daniel Martel's new attitude that he supposedly has come out with. I haven't seen Daniel Martel's interview, but apparently he stopped doing drugs, all those types of things, okay? But even if you want more of the same, you need to invest energy in what is to come. So there's some more stuff that is going to be coming in regards to Jack and Lily Sullivan. Whatever you give out will come back to you threefold. So if you're giving out negative, you're going to get negative back. If you're giving out positive, you're going to give positive back. The person, and someone's lying, the threefold. Okay, so someone is lying in regards to Jack and Lily Sullivan. Okay? Why I'm saying that is because the number 3, okay? People use the number 3 a lot when they're lying, when they're referring to numbers and things of that. So, like, for an example, I went out and searched for Jack and Lily Sullivan 3 times. That would be an indicator that I'm lying by using the word 3. For some odd reason, people use the number 3 when they're lying. The person you work on today is the person you become tomorrow. Your loved ones remind you, study, learn, grow, create your future with work. So again, I think this is telling me all about Daniel and Malehya. Study, learn, and grow. Create your future with the work you put in today. So again, studying. Learning how to... Planting seeds, that's simple for me. Okay. Planting seeds that takes me to the 7 of Pentacles. That's a burial card. All right, now I'll pull your guys' angel numbers. Yeah, focus on the positives. You know there are many. And then we have the owl. Owl is, for me, an animal totem for me that represents passed on loved one. Okay. Talk to us. We are still listening. Number 10. Okay. Which 10 is all about completion. Okay, the number 10. 29, that turns into 11. Master number 11, visionary. Okay, so trust your intuition. Okay. As well in regards to Jack and Lily Sullivan's case. Now we'll pull your angel numbers and see what comes out there. Now this is for you guys. We're going to use the new angel signs. Okay. What is stuck at the bottom of my... Okay. Alright. Guidance for my viewers. This is just guidance for you guys. Guidance for my viewers and subscribers. We have resistance. Someone is resistant to change. Okay. You're more than welcome to apply these cards to this reading for Jack and Lily. Be aware of subconscious resistance coming from deep within yourself. Are you resisting change through self-sabotage? See, this reminds me of like a compass. Okay, guidance for my viewers and subscribers. So don't self-sabotage, you guys, okay? This is temporary. You guys had a temporary block, okay? You guys may have been resistant to something in the past, okay, with resistance here. Or in the past, you may have... It's supposed to go like this. This is supposed to be in the middle, okay? In the past, you guys may have done self-sabotaging behavior, okay? And subconscious resistance, okay, coming from within yourself. Okay, but then we have temporary. The tension that you feel around a situation is only temporary. Rest assured that the energy will clear and you will be able to continue moving forward. Okay? So this is saying something is temporary. If you're feeling an energetic block And again, this is if we were to apply this to Jack and this reading, again, it's temporary. The tension around the situation is only temporary. Um, things are going to be moving forward. Okay. Guidance for my viewers and subscribers. Again, intuition. This is all about trusting your intuition. 111. And you guys are light workers. Some of you guys are light workers. You'll know if you're a light worker or not. Divine guidance flows through you with increasing clarity. But like any sacred instrument, your intuition sharpens with practice and attention. Listen closely, for the veil is thinner than you imagine. Okay? Trusting your intuition. And then we have a light worker. Okay? Coming out. So some of you guys are light workers, and you'll know if this resonates with you. As a light worker, your energy is your offering. Understand that it is not necessary for you to be a teacher, healer, or guide to serve the light. You are serving simply by existing in alignment. So aligning your energy. Okay? So don't feel like just because you have a strong intuition, okay, don't let anyone force you into doing something you don't want to do. I'm just talking about like guidance in your life, okay? Yeah, you guys have abundance coming in. Okay, 888 abundance. Your willingness to resonate with abundance is the key to unlocking it. Trust in the limitless generosity of the universe, for what you desire is already making its way to you. Okay, but do not let anyone, especially with this tension surrounding you guys, okay, do not let anyone force you into doing something that you don't want to do. Okay, you don't have to do something. Again, this is telling me some of you guys may be dealing with narcissists. Okay, understand that it is not necessary for you to be a teacher, healer, or a guide to serve the light. Okay, you are serving simply by existing in alignment. Okay, so trusting your intuition and coming in alignment with yourself and what you truly stand for. Don't let anybody cross your boundaries. What you truly want out of life. Okay, again, that's guidance for you guys. Okay, again, there's some self-sabotaging behavior. Again, that's in your past. We have temporary. Okay, again, with abundance is coming in. Stop doubting yourselves. Okay. Anything else? My viewers and subscribers. Anything else? Yeah, you have success coming in. And freedom. And there's change coming in. Success. You have abundance and success right together. Your angels send good news of success on the horizon. Stay focused and you will soon see the rewards of your hard work. And freedom. And hope, you guys. So you guys may have already gone through what I call the dark night of the soul or shadow work, okay? Or you guys have gone through some pretty crappy relationships in the past, whether it's friends, family, lover, coworker, whatever it may be, okay? And these people may have crossed your boundaries, okay? Made you do things you never wanted to do, okay? And this is saying that, okay, and if this is still happening, you need to come into alignment with yourself and what you want out of life and what makes you happy. What are your desires? Do not let anyone project onto you what they want, okay? But you guys have freedom coming in along with hope. And for 555 is all about change. You have change coming in, okay? Your calls for freedom are heard, and the day of liberation is arriving. What once limited your voice or your power will soon be dismantled. See, someone was trying to stop you from moving forward. You guys, some of you guys were dealing with narcissistic individuals or people in your life that were trying to control you. And then we have hope and miracles, guys. Hope and miracles. Come on. Okay? No matter how heavy the moment feels, trust that this too shall pass. Your angels surround you with love and assurance, reminding you that change is truly possible. Again, with miracles. 777. You guys have a lot coming in. What once felt like unreachable is now entering your field of reality. Stay in your frequency of trust and expect to witness the extraordinary made real. And gratitude. Okay. Every moment of gratitude raises your vibration and strengthens your connection to the divine. Remember, there is always something to be grateful for, and focus on this always. All right, you guys. Kayla, if you're 100% true narcissist in your life. Yep, for sure, Becca. Manifest, yep, manifestation, manifesting. What did I miss here? Hey, Cindy. Yep, prayers for Jack and Lily. Okay, hello, Cindy. Hi, Jack. Oh my goodness, Cindy just lost your job recently. Union is appealing. It's going to be temporary, Cindy. It's going to be temporary. With these cards that are out here, it's going to be temporary. Then you have miracles, abundance, success. Okay, it's going to be temporary. You have miracles coming in. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to end it here. We've already been on for 2 hours and 12 minutes. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, Kayla, 100% true narcissist in your life. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I know how it feels to be controlled by a narcissist. I truly do. I had a narcissistic ex-husband. And trust me, that was control. And anytime you question, it makes you feel like you're living in this alternate reality, because anytime you catch like a red flag, right, you're like, that doesn't, no, that's not adding up. And then they make you second guess yourself, right? And it's not just an ex-husband. I have a family member that's a narcissist too. I love you too, Jerry Lynn. I love all of you guys. Okay, thank you for joining the live. Thank you for keeping Jack and Lily Sullivan's case out there, their case alive. Thank you for praying for them. Thank you for joining the live, for being here. I love you all. Wolfie, you said Florida. What do you mean by that, Wolfie? What do you mean by that? Florida. I'll see you later, Jerry Lynn. Yeah, I'm probably going to do it. I'm going to take a break for lunch and then probably going to just jump on and do that next live. Yeah. That way I can, I love you too. Marie, Guthrie, love you, Becca. I love you all so much. I really do. I really enjoy these sessions with you guys, these lives with you guys. Lets me interact with humans. Not that I don't get to interact with humans, but typo Wolfie. Okay. But yeah, I'm probably, so if any of you guys, for my spirit box session for my viewers and subscribers, I do have it scheduled for 6, but I'm probably just gonna go eat some lunch, and then I'm gonna change the timing so that I could do it earlier than 6 p.m. That way I can finish getting my, because again, I'm packing for my move. I'm again redoing some furniture, refinishing some furniture and stuff like that. And the weekends are the only times that I have time to actually do that, because I work full time during the week. So was making banana bread and listening. Hubby wanted it. Okay. All right, you guys. I love you all. But again, the other live, make sure the notification bells are. If you want to be in part of that live, make sure you guys go to that live. Make sure your notification bell's turned on for that so you get notified. And I love you all, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Some of y'all, I'll talk to y'all in about an hour, okay? I'll see y'all later. Bye.